Hey everyone, Jamie Phillips, Action Auto Parts here at what was the Ford lot, which there's still some Fords here, but JJ was able to come to work today, and so he's back there unloading a bunch of the tires and wheels and things that were under the trucks that we had crushed out. So we got that stack of block there, and there's a few more I think down that way, and got the mower down here and mowed back about like what it was. My main goal was just to leave enough room behind the rows so we can drive back in case somebody buys like a rear end or something. So got to move that compressor and then pick up that hood and headlight support, move that block of wood, and then we'll probably go up and maybe grab that 79 that's up that way and try to drag it over here, right in here, and start this row. Once we get that stuff over there cleaned up, we'll be able to go straight through is the way I'm going to leave it. So we got plenty of entrance and exits and egress and egress and that dress. And so anyway, grab that Ford truck, probably bring it back right into here, and then we will, boy, the deer flies are stupid today, and then start right in here grabbing these and coming back. The big cattle truck is the only one that's going to be sitting kind of cod wobbled because of the lint. But that little truck there, a lot of them we're just going to bring straight back. But then there's above Black Betty's a couple, 2 or 3, and then there's like 4 up there, and then 3 or 4 more. And then the one I just brought in yesterday's up on the hill. So we're going to try to, like I said, he's just got his trailer unloaded, move this, a couple things there, and I'll get the mower out of the way, and we'll try to get Black Betty hooked up to some and seeing what we can get done. And we'll do a little progress here, report in a bit. Okay, so we got the bulk of all the Ford trucks moved. So I had, as you can tell, there's like 4 there, and there's a couple, 3 here. Anywhere that there's been big grassy spots because nobody was weed eating. And so, yeah. So now they're all, I've got the red 79 right there. And then over on the other side of the tree line is a half of a green 79. And then I got that F350 that we brought in last night. So tomorrow, it's done like 8 o'clock. So tomorrow, get in here, all these parts and stuff. We're gonna get all that picked up, all the blocks, all the wooden chunks, everything. Get all that picked up, the big rocks and stuff that we've kind of dug up. And I can bring the mower up here and get all this grass cut down. And then I need to move that 350 and the cherry picker down to the bottom of the hill. But it's going to be so good to get this mess cleaned up. It's been absolutely about driving me nuts. So basically what we done is the mid 80s. I had like an 84, Paul Miller's an 89. Then I had like a 92, a couple 92s. Anyway, that body style truck is kind of from that end down there up to Paul Miller. And then I had 2 of that body style, or 1.5, I guess you could say. The daggone waspers, man, has went nuts. Sorry about that, but while we've been moving stuff around, they went crazy. So we put those 2 back there, and then since this is kind of long like this one, we drug it there. And I was trying to put these 4 together, but this one was setting the cod wobbled a little bit, and I didn't want to have to go all the way back up front just to get the mower. And I said, well, we'll stick it there. At least these 4 of this body style will be sitting here close together. And so we get tomorrow, we'll get all this stuff picked up and trimmed up, mowed, and get those dent side, the 3 dent sides moved. And I'll probably just go on and put them over on the other side there. And that's going to give me a lot more room when more Ford trucks comes in. But once we get it all cleaned up, all of the mowing done, all these miscellaneous pieces of stuff, then, and JJ's got a long chain, we're going to get here and probably pull this one over a little bit. This one's got to be pulled front and back over. Actually, these two may need to come forward just a tad. But this one needs to be scooted over. And then we're just going to work our way up the road. We just, right now, the main thing was trying to get them moved. I don't care if there's a little bit of a bigger gap, if it keeps from moving a bunch of them. This is a little tight, but not too bad. And then, of course, this one here, I think when we pull this front end over, it should be fine. This one here may have to come over a little bit more for sure. And of course, Paul Miller's going to have to come over a bunch. And then those two, because I don't want to give up parking spots, so to speak. So probably before we move the 3 dent sides, we'll get this back row straightened up. And then, of course, this row here is not in too bad a shape. I hear the dogs down at the cabin barking. And I've seen, I don't know if you've seen it or if I've even mentioned, but anyway, there's 2 stray dogs that showed up. And so it's a big white dog and a black one. And they have been hanging out down around the cabin and over in that field. And they don't look starved or nothing like that, but they won't let you get near them. And they'll come running out and barking a little bit, like if they hear something or whatever. But when they see me, and if I try to talk to them or whatever, they just drop their head and walk away. And I've tried to, talk gentle to them, try to get them to get, close to me or whatever. So this morning, I was sitting up front and the white one came by and it looked like she'd been across the road in a pond or something, because she was pretty wet and there is an old muddy pond across the road. So I seen her teats was kind of sagging down there a little bit. And I said, she's got some pups, because it and the black one has been going over to the landfill. And old Black Betty's running so rough. But I tell you, it's the pulling this daggone truck. So they've been going over to the landfill and bringing food back over here, and then tearing it open down there and kind of making a mess. But today, the bank came and done the appraisal on the property again, where I'm getting the money for the garage. And I went down and hadn't been in the cabin in weeks and weeks and weeks. I thought, well, if I want to go down there and look at it, I'll go down there and sweep it out. And sure enough, the black dog was there and it just walked off. I tried talking to it and it just walked away. And I heard something over in the little house where the generator goes, because the generator's at my house. And these 2 pups, absolutely adorable and probably weaning size. So Crystal's on her way. She went and bought some puppy food and a couple bowls, because unless she's bringing them up to the pond, I don't know where they're getting water at, but they definitely look healthy. And so she's on her way. We're gonna go down there with some bowls and set some food out close to them and some water, because if she goes to wean them, and for some reason just goes off and leaves them or whatever, I don't know what she'd do. I don't need them little puppies down there getting starving. So anywho, we're going to figure that out. And when she gets here, man, I've been mowing and working all day. It's been hot. And like I said, it's done 8 o'clock, but we got all the trucks moved. Real quick, add this in. I know I was going to talk about Ford trucks, and I added in dogs. I just got off the phone with my contractor for the building, and the job that they were doing isn't going as fast as he thought. So instead of getting here this week, he said it's probably gonna be Tuesday of next week. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm bummed a little bit, just for the simple fact I've waited so long and I really want to see this thing start to come together. But what do? He said his plan was they would be done by Thursday there and be here Friday. And he said that's just not going to happen. He said he feels like it's probably going to take him till Monday to get done. So I guess it's a hurry up and wait. Real quick, this smoke. That's a pretty good sized fire of something. That's about on Spice Ridge, which is, as a crow flies, probably not even a mile, but driving wise, it'd be 3 by the time you got over to it. So hopefully it's nothing serious and everybody's okay. So I'm going to ease down here and lock up Black Betty, put the lawnmower back up in the building, and wait on Crystal to get here, and we'll go down there and try to see if we can feed him puppies and try to tame them down, I guess. I'll just turn around this way. Picked that up today, little S10 truck bed trailer. Now, interesting fact, it's got a decal package on it with the bow tie, but it says Durango. That's kind of odd. So if you remember Chevrolet having a Durango package, leave that in the comment, because I don't remember it, but that's what the stickers on it says, or the decals. So I guess I'll put Betty up. Like I said, I'm a little bummed because because they're calling for rain. Daggone, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, all up next week. And that's what I'm afraid of, is now if it's raining, it's going to rain them out for a week, and my lumber's just sitting out here, which is the biggest part of it's covered up, but just the fact of it sitting out here, I was really hoping they'd be started actually yesterday. Well, they delivered it Tuesday, so today. Guess we'll wait and see. Please give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, and subscribe, and I'll wrap this up, and I'll catch you in the next one.